Ukrainian army equally would have that know-how and the technology, and indeed the Russians would, of course, have that know-how and technology. Okay,
absolutely,
so there are still many question marks, of course.
Yeah, so many question marks, and we know that the Russian separatists have Cub missile system, not the Buck. But what is problematic for me at this point of time is that the fact it is very difficult to recognize a Buck system after explosion and a Cub system. So why and who said that it was a Buck system? So you understand, it's pretty complicated. And without the type missile systems, you should have the radar scopes and the radar screens tapings with you.
Joseph, can I put another thing to you, another aspect about this story to you? The actual confirmation that this flight was brought down by a BUK or Buck ground-to-air missile, that came from a Russian news agency. Would you read anything into that this information, this piece of news, initially came from the Russian side?
Well, they could be right or they could be wrong. You know, when information is flooding, when you only have minutes to write some things, it's very difficult to clearly understand the situation. And at the same time, journalists are not, I'm sorry, but I'm not very well known to have very extensive military competencies and military knowledge. And it's also the case for the Russians.
Joseph, we didn't take that remark about journalists at all personally, because the reason why we speak to people like your good self is because you can give us that information that we can only guess at, and we appreciate you being here to share what you know with us and what you know about the hardware concerned. The message I'm getting back from you is that there are still many unanswered questions which clearly can only be approached with openness from all sides, with a full inquiry and maybe some people telling the truth.
Yeah, practically you will be, you and the other media, you will be in the midst of an information warfare coming from all sides. So it's not an easy work to see where is the truth.
Joseph and Rodin, we'll stop you there for now. Thank you very much indeed. We may come back to you though. Thank you very much, sir, indeed. Let me just bring in Armand George and be